This is gonna sound very counterintuitive, or like I will say it makes me seem all the above a little bit shallow. I'm going to, I don't want to say obsessively, but I'll say intentionally focus on the way that I'm presenting myself in the physical and the intellectual manner of the activities that I want to be participating in the year of 2026. Number one, I need to get rid of half my closet. I'm tired of my clothes. I have too much clothes. I've noticed I have to be I have so much clothes that could be thrown onto a fit that could create the most fantastical, the most cohesive, the most ooh la la. You wearing vintage denim? Is that a pair of Gap slacks? Are you wearing some 1982 Nunn Bushes? Maybe. Are you wearing some Valentino high steppers? Maybe. I don't know why I did that, but I'm just recognizing that I just need to be more intentional of the clothes that I'm buying, right? Because I've been caught. Honestly, I think let's say we have all been unintentionally caught in the spiral of buying clothes that you do not think that you will be wearing. Actually, scratch that. You do know that you will not be wearing these garments in 6 months, in 8 months, in a year from now. And I am sick and tired of adding on to the waste that we have been occurring, trying to present ourselves in the most fashion forward, hip, drippiest, throwing up a fantastic outfit. I'm tired of ruining the world. You feel me? And that's why I'm intentional with the clothes that I am buying. Because if I feel, my one rule, if I feel like I cannot wear this garment at least 20 times in this year of 2026, I gotta it gotta go. I need to pass it on. If it's a thing of selling it, so if it's not a thing of repurposing the fabric, if it's not a thing of shipping it to somebody that will actually use it and donating, if it's not a thing of letting the homeboys just take your clothes, because it's like, hey, I can't keep letting you work. I cannot keep letting the homies walk outside as if they are a high school basketball player. I cannot allow that anymore. You cannot be wearing sweats to everything. You did not just come from breaking a sweat. So why do you only have sweatpants? Am I wrong? Am I the evil one? Because I think we got to get to the point of not just cohesive fits, but at least enjoying the fit that you got on. I don't know how many times over the past year that I go and I'm trying to figure out the outfit. I have so many different choices, so many different things that go with so many different other things. I put it on. I think it works, but you're not too confident in it. And then by the time that you step out, it's just the clothes is wearing you. You're not wearing the clothes. That's evil. That cannot. No. Not in my life. Not in my 2026. We gotta break the curses. We gotta break the curses. It cannot continue. And honestly, I don't really even care too much about like the self makeover, like the doing your nails and doing your hair and getting haircuts and all that stuff. I don't believe in haircuts. I do not. No. I believe in grooming yourself in the way. I believe in grooming yourself in a way that allows you to not focus and not to obsess over the way that you look. Because I realized something, the industries, it's always been the industries. They're always sending you threads. You're sending you trends to jump on. So you're always like, it gotta be something new. And you know what? They did too much these past 3 years. COVID broke the game. Because you're supposed to send, here is 1, 2, 3 if you're pushing it. There should be 3 trends a year at the most. These motherfuckers gave us. These motherfuckers gave us. These motherfuckers gave us Mob Boss, Sailor Boy, and Demure in the span of a week and a half. You did too much. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. And you know what my problem is? Because of let me show you the exact moment that it broke for me. I don't know what they're feeding this new generation of advertisers, but you got me. Fine. You see it? You see it? You got me. Ew. Did I think that I was going to be a race car driver when I bought those shoes? Maybe a little bit. Once I watched that F1 movie, saying, you know what? I got the exact same shoes. I know exactly what I'm going to wear. Why do I need such a low soul? Low key. And that's another thing. Being conscious of not just the way that you look, but the aesthetic benefits of how you could look is very important, because of I should have known these shoes were not for me, because of I'm literally at the cusp of being short. I was talking to my homeboy about this the other day, right? And he was like, yeah, he used to always think that he always thought that he was tall. He always thought that he's just objectively been a tall dude. He'd be described as tall. He goes to a spot, and when I tell you, every woman in a 100-mile vicinity, bro's in the South, he's like, yeah, they call me average. They say I'm on the brim. He's on the brim of being short. Motherfuckers are 6'1", 6'2". What are we talking about? What are we doing? And it just hits. It's connected to me, right? I was like, so you telling me I bought the only shoe known to man that makes you shorter? Congratulations. I played myself. And it's one of those things where I realize I'm only tall in certain shoes, and that like clicks me back to reality. You ever been like, because usually anywhere that I go, I'm at least like objectively above average when it comes to height, but then my shoes go and then they push me up to like the base of being tall for the area that I'm in, right? Brother, I put these shoes on and I legitimately shrink, and it doesn't give me enough shoe on the bottom. It doesn't give me enough like what's it called? It doesn't give my soles enough boost, right? So it feels like my body is like encroaching on itself because my posture is bad, because my feet are like rolling inward because there's no arch support. Yeah, it's a sick world that we live in. It's a sick world because of the silhouette. It's a beautiful silhouette. Beautiful silhouette. I like it. But then you fucked me. But beyond the point. Beyond the point. It kind of got me thinking about the extent that people take, or the lengths that they're willing to go when it comes to expressing themselves. And the fact that it seems like this is a new age for men, because of it's been very recent in the past, like maybe 6 years, when men has been so openly not just willing to dress up, but able to dress up, where like designers are actually taking chances. There is actually more space for people to wear even something as simple as like leather jacket. Like the other day I was looking around, I was talking to some of my homeboys, and then I was talking to my homeboys about just like outfits and like must and like your main rotations that came to me. I'm like, oh, my main things that I always have no matter where I'm going, like travel wise, if I know that's gonna be even semi cold, I always bring my varsity jacket, and then I also bring a leather jacket. I always have those two jackets are my go-to. Everyone's looking at me, it's like, brother, you wear leather all the time? Fire. They gonna hit me with the, I wish that I had the confidence to be pulling off leather every day. I'm like, brother, it's 2026. You can wear leather every single day. That is prime Giveon. That is prime brand Fayez. You have to dress like the music you want to be perceived as, my brother. They was talking about the performative male just last month. You got to be able to be more performative than the most performative man, because guess what? You are like I was saying earlier, the brain is so lazy. The brain is so lazy. It's just trying to find trends. It's just trying to find patterns in the life that it's living. So they're like, oh, this one male baddie was wearing this leather jacket. This one other male baddie was wearing this leather jacket. You wearing this leather jacket? You just had to be a male baddie. And you know what you do? You go and give away that you not a true bad bitch by not wearing that jacket. You gotta wear the jacket. You have to be confident in that jacket. I'm out here seeing this one video. This one girl's talking about how the first time, actually, you gotta be confident in that leather jacket, because you know what that leather jacket tells a story. That leather jacket, especially if it's not like a regular, like a H&M or nah. This one of them real deal trench coat ones too. I got me this one John that goes all the way to my knees. That shit's sexy, beyond the point. I was watching this one video. This one shorty was talking about how he was watching this man walk in with a leather jacket that he did not believe in. He looked like a deer on ice. He looked like a baby deer on ice, just slipping and falling. It gets to the point where bro has to go and just like take the jacket off. No, baby, put that John on, bro. Wear it. Be confident in what you was buying, because you know what? It's kind of like the act of gradual working out, right? Because of at first, you go to the gym, you looking at everybody else, everyone out here with ginormous shoulders, they back defined, they leg defined, they arm defined, they forearm looking like they went and put a baby's arm to they forearms looking like two babies put their arms together and then just like shimmied it into their forearm, how thick that mug is. And you know what you gotta do? You gotta be like, you know what? This takes time. This takes patience. And I just gotta keep working at the greatness that I was given. I just gotta be, as long as I put in them hours, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get more back than I put in. Working out is one of those few things in life that you will be guaranteed to get more than what you put in. Back to my metaphor. And you know what? It's gonna feel weird. You're gonna start squatting. You're gonna start benching. You're gonna get to the point where you put a 45 on. Life changing good. 45 and a 20. 45 and a 35. 45 and you finally there. You at that 225. You at that 45 bar. You at that point that a small percentage of the world will ever see. There's not too many men that can put 225 up in the air like that. Up in the air like that. Up in the air. And you know what? Now you can too, because you want to put that effort into the way that you gotta work it. And that is important. That is important. I need you. I always like to tell folks, if folks are not questioning your sexuality based off of your fit, you is not cooking enough. You are not experimenting enough in your fits. If nobody is questioning, if you swing that way, you feel me? I remember I was in college, and this one girl asked. Keep in mind, I'm at the bar. I'm hanging out. I'm chilling. I got my leather jacket on. You know, I'm two-stepping. I'm not sour in one hand, Long Island the other. I wish bars would offer martini espressos at night, but I haven't found a bar or a nightclub that's willing to give me a martini espresso, or I have not found a bar that's willing to give me an espresso martini after the hours of 5 p.m. Bring back espresso martinis. But I'm kicking it Long Island, the longest on this time I'm sour, going back and forth. Just jiggy with it. Just jiggy with it. You start getting vibes, you start moving, you start grooving, you start fume. And you know what? I do got on some slacks. I got some did I have leather pants on? I might have had leather pants on with a leather jacket. Is that wildin'? Am I wrong? Camera over there, am I wrong? I start walking around. I start moving. I start grooving. This one girl walks up to talk to me. We yapping and we talking for a bit. She gonna ask me, is like, Are you? Do you like men? I was shocked. I was like, wow, I've only heard stories of this. I said, no. I said, that is a very funny way to ask for a three ball. Am I wrong? And you know what? If you're going to ask something nonsense like that to me, I gotta. It feels like one of those times where someone just like, throws you just a little softball, and then you get an opportunity to truly just like wham that mug. That was what I was feeling deep down in my heart. It was a great time. Very funny. I have the stand-up stuff to do, so I will be back.